Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigval here and welcome back to another video. So for the first, actually for all the fights, I'm going to use the King team. This is the secondary account, so I don't have John Constantine on it. I'm gonna play that on the main account, but on the secondary account, I'm just gonna try to clear as much as possible with just the King team. Because this is kind of the most relatable team you guys are gonna have. And yeah, let's see if any of the bosses are difficult. Actually, don't equip the Dark Metal cards yet. The health of the enemy is low enough to the point where I don't need an artifact. And I might miss out on some mechanics that I should be taking a look at if I kill the fights too fast. This man does additional damage against might characters. Usually when there's additional damage done to you, it's not that big of a problem as long as you play well. Because your damage dealer should not really take damage anyway. Or at the very least, you should try to avoid him taking damage. Like, your damage dealer taking damage is more of the odd occurrence of the fight, not the norm. So whenever there's a fight that is strong against might, is strong against agility, it doesn't matter. Also, let me turn on the lights. There we go. Yeah, that's both Cyborg. His effects are nothing. It's fine. The most annoying boss on this tier, I think, is Starfire. This man is immune to damage over time. Which I don't really care now, and just don't use League of Anarchy or Beta Club against him and you're gonna be fine. Oh, this man is not gonna survive long either. There we go. That's Blue Beetle down. Pretty fast and self-explanatory. Let's go. 4 more fights, we're speedrunning this at this point. Okay, Boss Robin, what does he do? Oh, he's resistant to crits and lethals. Yeah, he's just gonna take longer unless you have the Dark Mal cards. Dark Mal cards is an artifact that's going to allow you to bypass crits resistance. But if you don't have him, and I'm not gonna equip it because it's still low health, we should be fine. It's gonna take longer. Because usually you rely on crit damage to deal most of your damage. You're gonna pretty much deal 3 times less damage unless you have access to crits. And if you're usually using Dark Metal cards giving you that 500% crit damage, you're pretty much gonna deal 5 times less damage, which is actually pretty damn huge. By the way, if you're wondering how I'm interrupting the enemy's attack mid-combo, just search on YouTube combo interruption guides. Because I get that question a lot with a decent influx of new people coming to the channel with the new John Constantine videos. Just Google it. And that's kind of advice for a lot of things. You saw dude interrupting the specials of the enemy. The combo of the enemy. You search on YouTube how to interrupt combo, how to interrupt enemy in Just Immobile, and you're most likely gonna find the video. Because it's a bit more complicated than I can explain on the fly or by answering one of your comments, though I try to do. Though the answer is Google it, search it on YouTube. I have made a video on that, and there's plenty other people who have made a video on that. Okay, so Raven's got Berserk, which means she's gonna deal a decent amount of damage. She's just a tier 2 boss, so she's not gonna have the highest damage even with Berserk, but it's something to keep in mind. Okay, power fluctuation, and she's gonna generate power fast, so she's gonna reach this maximum amount fast. Don't use her bench because you can't disable specials, and be careful with puppet use. Okay, so Raven increases special damage and special damage resistance for each combo meter spent against her. Hero can dispel boss buff by casting a special with 35 combo meter and get a special buff with 25 combo. What? I don't understand. So I'm supposed to stop at 25 if I want a damage buff, and I'm supposed to stop at 35 or go above 35 if I wanna dispel her buff. A bit of a weird wording. Yeah, let's see how it goes. Let's just see how it goes. I'm gonna try both below 35 and between and above 35. Like between 25 and 35. Yeah, let's see how this goes. She's got the cooldown there. Okay, this is above 20 but below 35. And I'm gonna get a damage buff. Is that permanent? It's only for specials, but would be pretty decent if that was permanent. There we go, another damage buff. No. Oh boy, she's got 50 something stacks. Or maybe that's just displaying the combo. No, tag out. Good. See, she's not that dangerous. I mean, this Shazam is built like a tank. And right now, I'm just gonna buff her up if I don't have the required combo for a special. And then I broke all of them. Wait, let me do a high combo again, because I'm curious if I also receive a damage buff myself when I break them. Yes, you also do receive a damage buff, so it's kind of a minimum requirement at 25 for getting a damage buff. And if you want the extra, which is also disabling Raven's buffs, you're gonna have to go a bit higher. As far as the damage buffs go and how much they impact the fight and how much more damage they give you, I don't know. This was too low health to be able to discern much. However, it's more special damage, and that's kind of known to not be that great in Injustice Mobile. But yeah, I'm gonna leave the reward for the end because I don't want to go to the mail and then go back into the soul rate screen. I'm just gonna take a look at it at the end. Let's see what do we have here. Oh boy, oh boy. This is definitely some intimidating setup here.
Go ahead, underestimate me.
Zabel's gears for Arcane, Metahuman, and Agility. That's pretty big of a list. I don't think I've ever seen a boss that disables it for 3 classes. Tagging of the opponent longer, abilities may not be disabled, and as far as I understood from you guys, this man has access to his special too, which gives him the Forever Reflecting Shield. Okay, so for this one, I'm actually gonna put an artifact on King, because we might need the damage, because this man might as well spend a decent amount of time shielded. Now, there's a couple of ways to deal with that. And there's a couple of ways to power drain him, there's a couple of ways to bait special 1. We'll see what we have to deal with, okay? Yep, the special 2 is there. The special 2 is there. That's a problem, because I don't know if they gave it maxed out to him, but this pretty much reflects all the damage you're taking to the enemy. While special 2 is active, he's literally going to take 0 damage. Now, I can do a couple of things to counteract that. Right now, I'm just looking forward to see if he activates that. Yes, yes, he activates that. And you can see what happens here. Oh, my bad, my bad. I forgot about the prolonged tagging duration cooldown. Oh, Dr. Fate's dead as well. That's not good. What you want to do is lock him into an infinite combo. Oh! Oh, my bad. And why Shazam 0 health? I think he split damage to my entire team somehow. Oh no. Oh no, what have I done? It's the secondary account. We can still do a flawless victory on the main accounts of the normal difficulty, but every time something gets me on normal difficulty, and all I had to do here was be a bit more careful so that my Dr. Fate doesn't get killed, because with Dr. Fate I could hold him into an infinite combo relatively endlessly. King would struggle a bit when getting tagged in. This was 1000% winnable. Now, a little bit of a life hack you can do here, and I could have done this from the get-go if you have Batwoman the Drowned, and look, she's not hard to get. She's really not hard to get. Might be the easiest, very strong character to get. Yeah, this team is fine. This also requires the God Killer, the strategy, which also requires you to have finished normal difficulty of the last contracts. And yeah, there we go. And throughout this fight, this man will not... Wait, you can't disable abilities. You can still disable movement, hopefully, because if you can't disable movement, God Killer does not function properly. But yeah, what we do here is just lock him into an infinite combo. You can also do this... Bro, what are you doing? You can also stun lock him with League of Anarchy, for example, and try to deal damage that way. There's a lot of ways to deal with him. And the king fight I did definitely had the potential to deal with him, but I was too careless. But yeah, this man's dead. But he might be... Though, there's Batwoman the Drowned. He'll never be a problem, because Batwoman the Drowned's a thing, and she's gonna destroy him. But if you're trying to fight him with other stuff, he might be a bit of a problem, especially in the higher heroics. And yeah, those are all the fights on the secondary count. Let me check what the other bosses do, just out of curiosity. I'm gonna fight one more boss, hopefully, on the main account. But yeah, Black Adam applies permanent dot to the opponent's entire team, is focused on dealing increased damage over time, and has lethal resistance. What's up with lethal resistance? Nobody uses lethal since the Bat Ninja team is done, except for Brainiac teams. It's simply kind of cringe at this point. But yeah, he's gonna deal damage to your entire team. Nah, not too big of a deal, to be honest, because it's usually low damage. Increase power generation, power bars at the start of the battle, deals splash damage to your entire team from basics. This man does nothing except for being an Aquaman AI, which is slightly annoying. And this man has crit resistance. I don't know if he has the passive that gives him a shield at the start, though I guess we'll have to find that out. But yeah, let's take a look at the reward, and I'm going to wrap this one up for this video. Oh, yet again, video on the main channel. I'm going to try to use the Zatanna team, the John Constantine, the Just League Dark team to clear the entire soul raid with this incoming. Oh wow, we get Armored Superman and Metahuman Amulet, amazing. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye!